Welcome back to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the show. Welcome back to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio with Emmy Hikins and a lovely rapper and a songwriter all the way from Alabama. He's also a musician. Black Tee DaPromoter. So, how would you describe the first step to writing a new song for you? To making a new song?
Well, for me, I have to sit back, and most people they can just jump out and they can just grab the pad and they can just start writing about what's going on with them. But for me, I have to go through the music.
Yeah.
And I have to grab something that speaks to me and my current situation.
Yeah.
And once I find what speaks to me in my current situation,
yeah,
then I let the beat grow on me.
Right.
And sometimes it may take 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Before I finally even put down the first words.
Yeah.
But once I put down the first words, I'll write it. Sometimes I have to write a verse and then I'll come back to it.
Yeah.
And then another day I may listen to another beat. And then I'll write another verse to that beat. And then I'll come back to it all and I'll find another beat. And I'll realize that, hey, maybe this beat fits everything better.
Yeah.
And then I'll grab those verses that I wrote on totally different days at totally different times. But they all fall in line together because I'm still going through the current situation.
Yeah.
And I'll pile them together.
Yeah.
And I feel that that's what makes my music so unique. Because I don't like to just go and jot it down and write it down and get it down.
Yeah.
I like to take my time. And I feel like anything worth having is worth putting work into and work waiting for.
That's true, yeah. So how do you deal with songwriter's block?
Ooh, man. Sometimes I get very frustrated.
Yeah.
I even get to the point where I may curse myself at times.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I have to call on the spirits of the Mary Jane, you know.
Yeah.
And she'll take me where I need to go.
Right.
But for the most part, I'll just dig deep. I'll just focus. I'll go sit on the dock of the bay. You know, I'll go to a quiet place where no one is around.
Yeah.
I try not to write at home because writing at home sometimes I'm filled with the things that disgust me at times.
Yeah.
You know? So I'll get out of that element and get out of that environment where those things can be released into the universe.
Yeah. So besides your own music, what other acts do you listen to?
I do listen to J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Big Crit.
Yeah.
I dig back and I listen to mainly all those guys from the 80s and the early 90s.
Yeah.
I listen to an African artist by the name of Fela Kuti.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
Yeah, man.
He's dead now, right?
I believe so.
He is.
Man, it's so many people like to his status and Bob Marley, of course.
Yeah.
You got to listen to Bob.
Yeah, you got to listen to Bob. Yeah, I love Bob Marley. Yeah, I love Peter Tosh as well.
Oh yes.
Yeah, there's great singers. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, what would you do if there was no music?
I guess, you know, we can chalk it up just like Steel Pulse. Like without music, I can't go no more. I mean, really, you know, that's part of us. You know, that is part of our chemical makeup. If we can't dance and we can't listen to music or perform music, we'd be in the trouble. You know, that's the only thing that kept the slaves grounded back then.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. It was, yeah. It's true, yeah. Music is so vital to life.
It is.
It is so vital. So, how important are your fans?
My fans are very important. I mean, they are the people who really motivate me to go on. Because it's times as an artist and a self-entrepreneur when you know yourself, you know, you can really get discouraged and you can feel like nobody cares, nobody's listening to me, I'm doing this for no reason, it's pointless. But it seems like when you get to that point, your fans are the ones who lift you up, because they'll come to you and they'll say, hey man, you gonna put out anything new? I've been missing your music. When are you gonna put something else out for us? The people need this. And when you get things like that, that's just confirmation that what you're doing is right.
That's true. That is very, 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 very true. Right, so we're going to take a short break now. Please don't go away. Listening to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio with Emmy Hikins and a lovely Black Tee DaPromoter all the way from Alabama. Singer, songwriter, rapper, and a musician. Please don't go away.